everybody, my name is Marietta. I normally don't work with tarot cards, but the predictions that I do for the general signs, I do with cards, angel cards, message cards, and the Rider-Waite deck. So now it's for earth signs, and we're starting off with Capricorn. Capricorn is from the 22nd, 23rd of December, right through to 22nd, 23rd of January. The past for Capricorns, the present for Capricorns, and the future for Capricorns. And then the obstacle card, in other words, the problems or what needs to be overcome. And then the solution card. Capricorns, Cappies, in the past, it seems that you really had a good time with receiving certain monies or a project or work or a new promotion or new job, because the Ace of Pentacles is really an ace in money and projects and very good payment and a promotion and an inheritance. And for the present, it seems as if you're really very happy because you're surrounded by the cups here, the Nine of Cups, which is kind of a smug card that you enjoy day to day. That's for May, but towards the end of May, most likely, it's suddenly as if you feel quite trapped. So you've had a very good run emotionally and financially, and then you come towards the end of May and you feel trapped. But remember that this is a small arcana card. In other words, you can change this by your attitude and by knowing that only you trap yourself. And with a different mindset, you can get back into thinking of you are in charge of your life. The obstacle card here is that you are maybe a bit stingy, or you're holding on to money too much, or you just have spent a bit too much money and you need to hold on and you need to invest wisely. So this could be the obstacle that actually at the moment makes you feel that you're trapped, or that you're really a bit tired, or that you bought a house, you bought property, you invested in something solid. Where the solution card is, take a break. So if this is a weekend or 3 or 4 days, take a bit of a break so that you can recharge the batteries and get back into a flow of where you've been before. Because like you know, we're always living in a flow and an ebb and a flow and an ebb, because this planet is a planet of polarity. So really know that it's not the end of the world. Be very careful of your too practical way of thinking, and that you make things darker than what they are, that you think more negatively and therefore feel trapped because you suddenly have more responsibilities than before. And the message of the angel cards for Capricorn is, it is safe for you to be powerful. You know how to be powerful in a loving way that benefits others as well as yourself. So you're the master of your own universe, and you take charge of yourself. And just remember that feeling secure is, especially at the moment with these eclipses coming up and the new moon, it's very important that we change our beliefs to feeling secure within ourselves, and not so much in how much money do we have in Ellen Gray trusts or in equity or in a house or whatever you own. And the message card is, as I change my approach, I change my results. Very holistic for Capricorn. If you want a private reading from me, please go to mariettatjennissen.com. The next is for Taurus. And it's your birthday, Taurus, this month, coming up, and most likely now already, because Taurus starts on 22nd of April till 22nd of May. And this is a reading for May. So happy birthday to all Taurians. And I will choose a card. What do I need to know for Taurus? For the past, for the present, and for the future, and an obstacle card, and a solution card. The past is as if Taurus really were taught and looked at morals and their beliefs. And like we know Taurians, they're very fixed in their way of believing in certain morals and certain beliefs, and they're very grounded. And these eclipses take place in Taurus and in Scorpio over the next 6 months. And the Hierophant is also often a teacher. Maybe you were really into spiritual learning, or life taught you a lot in a certain way, and you looked at what is really your generational or your traditional way of believing, and you went back into the spiritual side. In other words, you looked at your beliefs about security and stability, and not so much in what you have in possessions. The present says 6 of Pentacles. So there will be enough money, and we need to know that even with money or with whatever we have in life, it's a give and receive. And maybe Taurians need to learn in the month of May to know that there will be enough to also give to donations to beggars, and for pets, or for sea rescue, or whatever it is that you like to donate money to. But believe in abundance will keep the flow going. And in the future, it says very much that keep the balance, keep the flow, keep the trust, go with the flow, be very stable here, not to go too much into security thinking, and then you actually misuse your power, or too much into fear, because we either love or we fear, but it's not really relevant to be able, we are not really able to do both at the same time. The obstacle here is, and the challenge is, not to hold on too much. The 4 of Pentacles means often that we're not prepared to spend any money, or that we really need to look at our finances so that we can be more orderly, and we can look at this and say, and how far do I really need to direct my beliefs according to security and stability inward, so that I'm solidly standing on my 2 feet, and that I know this is just possessions and not necessarily a belief or a knowing that you can be safe within yourself, and that you have trust in a higher being. Because the extra message here is, and the solution is, to enjoy your riches, to enjoy the small things in life, enjoy your meals, enjoy your home, enjoy your children and your family, enjoy your partner, your home, the animals around you. Know that you are protected. Here's a peacock feather, that you are protected and that you are grounded. So get out into nature as well, and really know that today could be the last day of your life and you want to enjoy it. So don't lose out on life and on living, because life is for the living. A card, an angel card for Taurus, is patience. Now's the time to learn. study, gather information, enjoy being a student, because in the future you will synthesize your knowledge into action. So that was also very much what I saw for the past, that you are at the moment the student, but it has to do more with gathering information also in a spiritual way and a materialistic way. And the message card is belief in limits creates limited people. Belief in limits creates limited people. So have a bit more trust. Open yourself up and breathe to trust and have faith in a higher being. Thank you, Taurus. This is then your reading for May, and have a wonderful birthday. The third earth sign is Virgo. Virgo is from the 22nd of August to the 22nd of September. And what do I need to know for September? Virgo. Virgos in the past, in the present, in the future, the obstacle or the problem, and the solution. Let me turn around for, in the past, everything was protected for Virgos. Everything was under a good star for Virgos. And it's a major arcana card. Don't forget that you're really protected and that everything is under a good star. Do not lose hope and know that everything is well and that you have guides and angels and divine energies around you. In the present, you've built up a lot for your business, for your enterprise. At the moment, you are tired. You've built up all these coins, but you have no energy at the moment to really go forward a lot, because you need to have patience to wait till you feel better. And then in the future, you have very much a small arcana card of worry and anxiety and sleepless nights. And I want to say to this that in a different tarot deck, there is a duvet with beautiful colors. Do not forget to see the beauty around you, not to just focus and be obsessive about the problems at hand, because there is a bigger picture and you need to see the bigger picture, because you have built up a lot to be now set into motion. The obstacle here is that you feel, and what is happening here is the Tower, which is a sudden, unexpected shock or change in your environment or in your life. And it can be also an enlightenment of a sudden realization, a sudden change, a sudden quick movement like lightning hitting a tower, that you could just suddenly be sort of pushed into something new and into changes. So don't let the changes be an obstacle, but know that the changes and the sudden shock and the sudden change is actually a blessing, because the solution is, this is victory. So keep the energies under control. If you have to travel, travel. Be prepared to move forward. Don't stay stuck in where you are because you don't want any changes, because believe me, no human beings want changes. But the changes are for your victory, for you having to move forward. So also look at your transportation, and maybe you need to travel for work, and go ahead and do it. The message card for Virgo is, I make a difference, I count. I make a difference, I count. Remember that, because the Virgos that I know often do not see their own light and do not see how good they are actually at what they're doing. And nobody's perfect. We do not have to be perfect. We just need to be giving our best and trusting a bigger picture and moving forward, not suddenly looking at the changes that are taking place within your life, but moving forward and keeping all energies in check. In other words, take charge of your life and do not look just at detail at the present moment. A happy move to a new home or place of employment is in the works. This movement will usher in positive new energy. So when I read this card, then I believe that the Tower, the sudden shock, the sudden enlightenment, the sudden change is most likely a new employment, and for some people a new home, and it will usher in positive new energy. So if that means that you also have to travel somewhere for work, then you need to go for it. This was then for Earth signs. If you want a private reading with me, Marietta, go to my website, mariettatjennissen.com. Thank you.